Hello, folks. It's Griffin popping in from the Die-As cast. First off, I just want to say thank you to everybody who was very, very patient for episode 38. There were a lot of things to get in place for the finale of Arc 1, and if you couldn't tell, that's where we are headed in the next couple episodes, is Arc 1 is coming to a close, and Arc 2 is about to begin. And again, as you'll notice in the next couple episodes, there are some new things brewing that we had to take some time to figure out, and we took a little bit of a summer hiatus, so we are back at it now. The only other thing for this episode 38 is that some of our audio got messed up in the beginning. So for the first little bit of the episode, I'd like to go through and kind of do everyone's individual track, take out a whole bunch of like clicks or throat clears or whatnot, interruptions. We didn't have the opportunity to do that this time around, so you're going to get to hear some nice, real, raw audio. I've edited as best I could, but there you go. So it kicks back into our kind of normal quality about halfway through the episode. So anyway, without further ado, here is episode 38 of the Die-As cast.
Welcome to the Die-As cast podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to the Die-As Cast podcast. This is episode 38 of Unseating Mavros. Xisk and Maeve exchanged a glance as Maeve had suddenly snapped back to awareness in our last episode as they had fought off the last of the Salang. Once the Salang were defeated, Maeve had explained to her crew about her emotional mental journey and the battle of wills she had with Chitrick. She and Xisk
will never get his name.
Xisk revealed that Veridon was actually Castanamir, her celestial warlock patron. As they discussed the significance of that, they then suddenly felt the thundering shudder of what they believed to be an earthquake from the east. They then discovered that this earthquake was, in fact, the leg of a titanic creature. When the leg itself broke through the cavern they were standing in, 40 feet down, opening up to the sky. As they scrambled out of this newly formed hole to stand on the surface, they were in time to see the titanic, shuffling creature stumble into the seat of Mavros, which collapsed quietly.
Question
now:
is the Titan walking superciliously?
The Titan
good call,
defines a supercilious walk.
It's a super goofy walk.
Whoa.
That Titan looks goofy.
It's super goofy. And we're not going to mention any more Disney references.
And I wouldn't. That was an adjective, and get away from my door, lawyers.
Yeah.
Nice try, coppers.
You'll never take us alive. All right, let's meet our group of soon-to-be sued players. Starting with
sued.
Emma. Tell us about your character.
Hello. I was startled to have to go first, but that's fine. This is Templar's Verge, the sword of Mavros. One might say I was made for this.
Very good.
Okay.
You have a very consistently good opening, I found.
Seriously.
Really?
I
I
think so.
It feels very panicked every time.
And you still
It
nailed
never
it.
gets better.
Maddie, tell us about Maeve.
Hello. I am Maeve Maldorava. I am realizing that I no longer wish to be, invisible and run from my feelings. So
Ooh.
I have decided with my new level that I will take my fear and my invisibility and channel it into a festering, rotting rage. And I have taken Cloak of Flies as a new invocation.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa.
Cloak of
So I
Flies.
am dirty and stinky, and I am ready to fuck this thing up. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Mama.
All right, Diego, tell us about Xisk.
Hey, everyone. My name is Xisk. And I'm getting closer and closer to being ready to know what's on the other side of life,
Are you gonna die?
God.
Well, it
What?
feels
so
like we're
weak.
not gonna come out of this alive. Like it's just
We didn't
This
think we
feels-
were gonna come out of the interaction with Rat Boy alive, but
That's
we
true.
did.
We
But
also
guess
thought
what?
Bill Green was going to kill us.
You know,
I've never
prepare for the
been
worst and hope for the best. That's
Templar's never been
that's
afraid.
what my mom used to say.
All right, Griffin, tell us about Gideon.
Gideon is pissed. Gideon wants a magic crossbow. And he's so angry that he won't respond to anything else other than the Gideon. And now the Gideon's got to run to the seat of Mavros because the big Willard might be the dead.
All right.
I forgot about Big Will.
Oh,
if I'm
Big
being
Willard,
completely
and
honest.
How dare you? How dare you forget about
God.
Big Will?
And Faye.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm super cool with Faye right now. But
The characters obviously in a little bit of state of shock, saying random words to each other as
well,
they
that's the
watch.
sorry, DM. It's the name of the NPCs. Do you want to check your
Yeah.
notes?
Those are the-
That's
Oh.
Random words.
We are
They're your
hostile
characters.
in the podcast
you
today.
play them.
He made them up.
So you guys
Random words.
are standing watching this Titan trod through the seat of Mavros and the Ted city. The sky is filled with those tentacled, goat-headed, titanic-sized or large-sized creatures that look just like flies on an elephant as this thing walks by. And you see sort of flowing around, walking around, appearing almost as if they're dropping off this Titan, these large man-sized creatures that have no heads but have only tentacles. Same strange feet. They're only about 7 feet tall, so they drop off this thing like lice, and they are milling around, destroying property, killing innocents.
What?
There is absolute chaos all around this creature as it walks through the seat of Mavros.
Are they the blister corpses? Those ones that were singing the song?
You had met one of these things for a moment before you brought down the roof of the cavern on its head. So it is a humanoid creature with, in place of a head and arms, a bundle of screaming tentacles. And now
Lovely.
there
Oh my
are literally hundreds of them all around you.
Friends, do you remember when we were about to talk to Faye and we said we were outmatched if she were to fight us?
Yeah?
Yes.
This is way above Faye.
Well, maybe not. It depends who's left in the arena. Because if not, we have an arena of Fays.
I know I joke about this a lot, but I seriously have not slept in a long time, and I'm short on spells, and we've been hit quite a bit.
Me too, man. I need to lie down.
Like, are we sure we can do this?
What's the alternative, Xisk? We turn tail and run? Watch the
Well,
whole thing crumble?
Templar, do you think 4 people are going to make a difference in this massive battle if there are hundreds of people?
We might not
Hey.
make a difference, but we might make a lot of noise. This is what this place is for. This is a seat of battle. We're here to defend this thing. Whether we win or lose, we will make a great story of it.
Templar is right. Xisk, we are not normal 4 people. We are not like all of the losers that, well, sorry, respect for the dead, of course, but like, we are not like losers. We are winners. We've kicked so much ass already. We can do this. We just need to have a little bit of hope.
And Gideon's correct. There are others there who may yet stand. Faye, Vanessa, this big Williard.
Sorry, Templar, do you already...
Like, slightly mispronounced his name, but that's alright.
I can't really remember who he is, so
Yeah, I figured.
Xisk, I know what you're saying. Listen, I'm tired too. If I let all of my crew die and I didn't do anything, I don't think I'll sleep again.
There's a low rumbling sound as half of the walls of the circular seat collapses.
we don't have time for moral quandaries, Xisk. You're in or you're out. We go forward or we go back. I'm going forward.
I am going forward.
At the very least, I want to get to my ship and get us the hell out of here.
If you don't want to fight, you can help to get the innocents out.
No, I'm with you.
Swing!
Swing.
All right.
Swing.
A defeated swing.
As you hear the swing, you hear this voice. I have something I need to talk to you about.
Who are you talking
Now?
All of us? Who?
Yeah.
Who are you speaking with?
Sorry, I know this is an inopportune moment, but when I look back and I see this destruction, I need you. I'm sorry, Templar. I've spent years ignoring my family. I don't know what's happened to them, but I've realized now, watching this destruction, that I can't stay with you anymore. I've got to go find my family for the first time in about 5 years. I've got to see if they're all right. I've got to see if I can help them. Me two daughters, me grandkids.
Oh,
Is this really happening right now, Blaine?
5 years, Blaine?
No.
I spent too much time as a drunken wastrel, but I've watched all of you struggle against enormous odds, and I think I can do this. I think I can help my family for the first time ever. You have all inspired me, but I have to go save.
Is your family in the seat, Blaine?
My family is in the seat. Well, they're in the tent city.
Blaine.
Blaine, companions, please. A moment with my bearer.
Sorry, of course.
Yeah,
Of
well,
course.
definitely.
I know we are in a rush. Blaine, I will make this brief. I appreciate your candor and your crisis of conscience. Here, I know I came to you in a moment when you perhaps were not ready to be lifted up to the level of which I could carry you. I appreciate that you recognize the life outside your own cups, outside your own river dancing. All of this is valuable, and I think...
Yes, thanks to you, Templar. I'm looking beyond that for the first time in a long time.
You should save your family. It's important. You're right. If there's one relationship to be repaired here, it could be yours. That's brave. That is brave. I will ask only that you take me to the city, as I cannot walk myself. And as we walk, I will come up with the next plan. I release you, Blaine McNutt. Thank you for your service. It will be a shame to see you go.
Oh, thank you very much, Templar. And of course, I have to get there as fast as possible. Do you mind if we run?
Yes, let's run.
So you run, and you hear, and as you run, he explains about his two daughters and their families, and little Terrell. I don't know how well Terrell's doing, but when I left, lest he was a 5-year-old, he'll be 10 now. I can't wait to see him. I hope he's all right.
I'm gonna kind of slow down and run beside Maeve and go, this feels like an inopportune time to talk about how much he misses his family, given what he just saw.
Yeah, I am not impressed. I'm not impressed with the whole thing. I'm completely keeping pace. It's just like, we're just having this very serious conversation at pace.
It does seem crazy that I hope his son's
I'm
okay,
pissed.
but I'm worried.
I get it.
And I guess if there's any point that I'd want a parent and or grandparent to come back, it would be literally right now.
Yeah, that is a good point. You have great form, by the way, running.
Thank you, yeah. I don't know why I can't lose this tummy. Anyway.
He's on all fours, like running along.
I'm foaming in feral.
The primal sprint.
Yeah, that's how you bonus action dash. Just get on all fours.
Oh.
It's great that we're establishing canon, and I am going to keep that.
All right, so you come to the what was the outer area. It is totally trashed. The tent with the unhelpful volunteers has been destroyed. There are people milling around. There are battles happening in every direction. Blaine says, I'm going to leave you here. They have the mini donut concession, and they're probably just off to the left here. So
Disgrace yourself. You do disgrace yourself in this moment when you could be much more powerful, Blaine. I do hope that this is not our last meeting. I would love to circle back. Maybe we could connect once more to see how things progress for you. I wish you, well, I'm grateful to you for everything you've done for me.
Templar, I've never had a chance to say this properly, but despite all the abuse and insults, I really feel that we've connected. quite well. And I think I'm a better man for having met you. So I wanted to pass these out to you. And he passes you all out coupons for more mini donuts. Because you never got a chance.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Yes, Maeve, yes, please, get it out now. It seems Blaine is leaving us.
I did not ever really speak to you. I have no opinion either way, but this is burned in my brain forever, Blaine McNutt, okay? I hate you. Find your family. Goodbye.
Oh my
God. Would you like a second coupon?
Okay.
I eat the coupon. I eat the coupon in front of him.
Blaine, this was weird. This is a weird way to end
I
things.
think you should go, Blaine. You have made me think about my family also. So I understand what you're doing, and you've actually given me a larger purpose now to keep fighting, so that this doesn't happen towards the Road God Forest is also. So go join your family. I can take Templar the rest of the way.
Oh, thank you, Xisk. Yes, Blaine, we'll leave it on this noble foot before you debase yourself yet again. Thank you.
Thanks to each of you. Godspeed. I hope everything works out well as the chaos descends. And he turns and he runs off into the screaming crowd.
Well, that's inconvenient, to say the least.
Right.
I'm
Friends,
sorry.
Take out the leather bird. Should we call them?
What is this?
Oh, you weren't around, were you? This is from Broadwolf and Diamond Gap. They gave me this to call them when we needed them.
Oh my god.
I guess I would say no.
No?
Brad, I don't know. I don't want them to die. You know?
I don't want us to die.
I think we need all the help we can get here.
Okay.
If they don't want to come, they don't have to come, but we can tell them what's happening.
I don't know that we have that capability, but maybe Xisk knows more.
I have no
Hey
idea.
girls, so here's the situation.
Tight time. I think we need to move. You can absolutely call the bards. That sounds fine. We need to start doing things now, because I think in about 10 minutes, everything's going to be gone.
It doesn't hurt to have allies at the door at the end.
That is a good point.
I pull out the leather bird and I say, they told me to whisper, so I have to, hello?
My
Hi,
leg!
twinsies.
Help!
Guys, I'm talking on the phone.
It's not me.
Everything's burning!
It's the
My
civilian.
children!
Hi,
What's a
twinsies.
phone?
There's a lot happening in the seat of Mavros, so if you could just make your way over here as soon as possible, that would be fantastic. Love you, bye.
Did you say you
All
love
right.
them?
No, what?
Love, Chase.
And
not
this-
like that. We have a mutual twin relationship. It's never mind. You wouldn't understand.
This little leather pouch transforms itself into a pretty leather bird and flaps off.
Oh,
Oh, that's
cool.
kind of nice.
All right.
Before we leap into anything, just tell me, Templar, what is your next plan?
Well, I am, as much as I hate to admit it, rather dead in the water here without a bearer.
am I
could
not
get-
your bearer currently? Like,
Oh, Xisk,
Temporarily?
thank you. Thank you. It's a little more complicated than that.
Okay,
I do need
okay,
to sort
yeah.
of connect so that
That's okay,
my
you don't
powers
need to
can work
explain.
through you. Yes, you're perfectly powerful on your own. I am but just a blade in your hand.
oh,
So...
Templar, one sec. I'm gonna spin around and grab the first person I could find.
Oh,
I think this is how we got Blaine. I don't know.
good evening, ma'am.
Okay.
I
you
really
well?
hope it's an old lady.
Is it the old lady from?
Is it
cart
the old
race?
lady?
Okay, sure. Roll me. Let's see. What do you're looking for an old lady? Is that what you're looking for?
ideally
know.
not.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Perception.
Yeah, see if you can pick out an old lady in amongst the crowd.
No, the players
17.
want an old lady.
Yeah.
17?
Oh, you do see an old lady hobbling away. She's got a cane in one hand and she has a huge basket of programs in the other.
I slap the basket of programs out of her hand.
Oh, I don't know.
Look at
I
me!
don't know.
Your calling is higher than programs! And I spin her around to
I
Templar.
don't know. I don't know.
Thank you, Maeve. That's very kind. Good evening, ma'am. Are you well?
She's looking at you and her hair's a mess and she's tears are streaming down her face, and she looks at you. She goes,
Listen, I see that this is a moment of crisis for you. Perhaps we could work together to make... sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. Please carry on your way. I just get out of the city. It seems like you're not long for this world. Anyways, thank you, Maeve, for your help. Companions, this is not the way that this works. Sorry. I need to find somebody who is connected to my maker so that I can access my powers. Do you understand? Somebody like Vanessa La Jolla, somebody... I think that might be the best next option for me.
Maeve, you can still have inspiration for that genius moment.
Yes! My first inspiration. How will I use it? I probably won't. I'll forget it there.
Probably forget.
It's tough to hear this story of one individual person in this catastrophic event. That actually made me very sad. There's Kane. She's trying to run. This sucks. Griffin's sad. Real life Griffin is sad.
Okay.
I think we should go to the center. I just think if we go to the center, we'll know more about what's happening.
Let's go, baby.
All right, so the Titan has moved past the seat of Mavros.
Does it seem like it's going to just turn around and stomp on the tent city more, or is it going to just keep walking?
It looks like it's just walking. I mean, it's sort of walked, when you see those images of like a hurricane that have passed through a town, it's that sort of destruction. But it is not purposely trying to destroy the city. It looks like it is simply moving off towards the west.
So is our goal then to repair the seat, or is our goal to take down the Titan and prevent further destruction?
I mean, it's a tent city because it gets put up and taken down all the time.
Yeah,
the
but now
seat
the
itself
seat is destroyed.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I can't repair it.
No, me neither.
I think we should go in and look for some survivors, but
Can I see where, if there's something in the horizon that the Titan is going for? If there's a major city in that direction or something?
Yeah, you can roll me a nature check to see if you can figure out what would be next.
Survival?
Yes.
Yes.
12.
You can see that it's heading vaguely, not directly, but the only thing you can think of in that direction is the Mercurial Tower.
no! We gotta stop him! Bring down that Titan! Bring me his head!
It's miles away though, just as a heads up. Like it's
just joking.
But this
we're just doing
motherfucker moves
goofs on the comedy
fast.
podcast.
And it
Okay,
is
don't do
moving
jokes.
fast just because of its size.
Yes.
When you look at it, it appears to be moving slow from a distance, but when you're right under its feet or nearly under its feet, it is definitely running at a full speed. Now, I have to tell you that it is getting quite a bit darker. There is that whirl of strange tentacles from those creatures that are flying. They are swooping down. As a matter of fact, I'll get Maeve to roll me a 12-sider.
Oh my god. 11.
You are being swooped down upon by one of these tentacled creatures with the big goat head and tentacles as it reaches down to fly, try to grab you up.
Guys! Squid, goat, bat! Duck!
Yes?
Let's everybody jump into initiative, please.
We don't have time for you.
Oh, God. That's a 2 for Xisk.
That is an 18 for Maeve.
Gideon?
24.
7.
All right, Gideon, you see this creature flying down towards you.
I'm not messing around with any of this. I'm gonna start heading towards the seat.
Oh, all right. So you start sort of scrambling over the rubble of the collapsed seat. Maeve.
I Eldritch Blast it. Obviously.
Okay.
25 to hit him.
That is a hit.
Oh, boy.
You're not messing around.
14 damage on the first one.
On
And
the
then I'm gonna
first
try to hit
one?
him. Yeah, I have 2 beams.
Oh, my God.
And then the next one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That is also a hit.
Yeah. And that is only a sad little 8 damage.
All right. This thing is reaching down for you, Maeve. It gets a 13 with its first sort of tentacle reach.
That just hits.
That just hits.
Oh
hate
no!
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
All right. And that is 9 points of damage as you are now grappled in its tentacles.
No!
Shit. I thought we were all running.
Yeah.
It does not hit you on its second attack. Templar.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights. I'd like to take them into the shape of a human, which might, in fondness, have the silhouette of a buff David Suzuki. Some light. Maybe these things don't like lights. It's getting to be dark now, so I'm trying to sort of avert it with light.
Okay, well, I'll say you can be like equivalent of the help action, so it'll give advantage.
Great.
For Xisk to hit or do something. Over your head, you notice a jet black reddish cloud forming over top of the seat of Mavros.
We gotta go.
What the heck? I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay. Well, I will give it disadvantage then.
Yes. Thank you.
It gets a 7, which I assume is a fail.
That does fail. It's 2d8. Oh, yeah. 12 points of radiant damage. Templar, do you need to stay in close range?
No, for what? No, everything's fine. We should run.
Okay, I'll only go 15 feet away just to be close in case we need to do anything with Maeve.
Gideon, you see that this thing has gathered up Maeve in its tentacles.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to toss a dagger of returning, trying to hit specifically that tentacle. That's only a 15.
A 15 will hit it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And my hero.
Maybe it's within 5 feet.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Dice are rolling. Sneak attack.
That is 18 piercing damage.
Wow.
All right. Anything else?
No, that didn't seem to affect that tentacle at all, hey?
I'm afraid it wasn't a precise enough hit to hit the tentacle.
Fuck.
Ay.
So, Maeve, you can choose to try to break free, or you can attack.
Come on, Maeve. You're the best of us all.
I look at my friends running away. I look at the Dorek holding me, squeezing me in his giant tentacle. And I snake jaw, dark maw that bitch.
Oh, she's fighting.
Jeez.
You bite down on the tentacle.
That is 22 to hit him with my big old incisors.
Right.
That is 12 necrotic damage. And as a bonus action, I'm going to Cloak of Flies. I'm going to look at the beast and I'm going to say, you see this fucking cloak? I made it myself. And I'm going to, it just like disintegrates into like a bazillion flies.
Oh my god.
And I smell like a stinky disease.
She chose this for herself?
What is the actual effect of the Cloak of Flies? What does it do?
As a bonus action, you can surround yourself with a magical aura that looks like buzzing flies. The aura extends 5 feet from you in every direction, but not through total cover. It lasts until you dismiss it as a bonus action or you're incapacitated. Grants you advantage on charisma checks, intimidation checks, but disadvantage on all other charisma. Any creature that starts a turn in the aura takes poison damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Oh my god.
So put me down, basically.
All right. Anything else, Maeve of the...
Maeve of the Flies.
Maeve of the Flies.
Maeve of the Lady of the Flies.
3 points of damage, please.
Boom!
Whoa.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Raka!
So this creature is going to try to squeeze you now in its
Oh
tentacles.
my god.
Not good.
I'm trying to progress
Oh
with the
my
story,
God.
tentacle monster.
It is not able to squeeze you, and it suddenly blinks out of existence, dropping you the 5 feet back to the ground.
God, I thought it took Maeve.
You see it appear 300 feet away, high up in the air, and it starts to follow its master.
Great.
You are weak and pathetic.
Maeve. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, the flies. Yeah, it's the carrion. I'm so sorry. I'll dismiss my flies.
Great.
Oh, thank you.
I'm resistant to poison and it's still gross.
Let's go!
Though, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are there any people around here in this rubble? Are we seeing bodies? What's the...
Yes, you are seeing people stagger by, some with broken arms, some unconscious being dragged out of the rubble. There are definitely arms and legs and crushed heads visible under the rocks.
Oh my God.
It is absolute chaos and destruction.
How far away is the Titan from us? Gideon, you're very fast. Could you get there?
I care about the people in this rubble more than I care about that Titan.
Also, Templar, don't we need to find La Jolla or someone of the first?
Yes.
Actually, Templar, I'll just get you to roll me a perception, please.
My strong skill. 12. I'm sorry, 11.
It is worse.
I have a -1.
You start to feel a strange sort of surging tingle, an ancient feeling that you have not felt literally in hundreds of years.
Xisk, what are
What?
you doing? What is this? Are you trying to do forest magic on me?
No, I'm not. I barely have spells. I would not want to use them right now.
You'd better put me down. Put me down.
Yep.
Put me down. Thank you.
You're down.
You know what? Actually, could you just plunge me into the ground?
Yeah. Are you sure? That seems...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to connect.
doing?
Sorry,
It's
carry
important,
on.
Gideon. 1 sec.
So you plant Templar into the rocky rubble of the rocky rubble of the roof of the seat.
I reach out with my awareness. Mavros? Mavros, things are dire here. I was made to serve you. Grant me the powers I know I have inside me.
You feel the rock, and Xisk, you can literally see the rock start to crumble and rotate and surge around the blade as this vague shape starts to form where Templar was planted.
I take a few steps back.
All right. So tell us, Templar, of your bearer that is being rapidly formed around you and under you.
Yeah, I think you all see sort of darkness coalesce around Templar, and inside the darkness there's like crackles of lightning, and as you blink, the imprint left on your eyelids is sort of a vague shape of a figure, of lightning, of darkness, of the sky, of the power of thunder, of Mavros themselves.
Whoa.
Maybe you see wings and a horned helmet. If you know what the Valkyries looked like,
my God.
It's something like this. So that figure then lifts the blade out of the ground, and you hear Templar's voice, but sort of crackly with lightning and electricity. They say, I feel good. Here we are.
Are you okay?
That is so badass!
What is happening?
Fucking cool.
I think this is better than Blaine McNutt. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Is this you?
This is something I could do before, but have not been able to do for an age. This is me.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, this is so
Holy
fucking
shit.
sick!
Wow,
Gideon,
okay.
Gideon, turn around, look!
Don't get distracted.
I'm seeing it. We gotta
We
go.
got work to do.
That thing looks
where are we
strong as
going?
hell to move some rubble.
Okay, let's go.
A beam of bright scarlet light erupts from Templar and shoots up into the sky. And there is this sort of swirling dark clouds, now sort of blood red, lit by this light. And there an opening appears amongst the clouds, and this blood red light streams down, spotlighting Templar's new Valkyrie bearer, as from high above there is a roar and thunder of wings as thousands and thousands of Valkyries start to appear.
Oh my
fallen
god.
champions of Mavros.
Oh my god.
Holy
I told
shit.
you.
Okay, we can do this. We can.
This isn't some kangaroo court anymore. This is a battle.
There is an answering howl and cacophony from the titanic creature as there is this foghorn of conflicting tweets and howls and laughter and screams emanating not only from the titanic creature, but from all of the tentacled flying creatures and the walking tentacled creatures as these Valkyries start to swarm through the skies, engaging first the flying tentacled creatures and then the creatures on the ground.
My sisters.
Attack! We can do this. We can.
I told you, Xisk, you just gotta have a little bit of hope.
Templar, as you feel the energy of Mavros fill you, you feel it continuing to grow as the sound of the battle dims, and what you hear is this deep, deep rumble. Now, the three of you see this Valkyrie-formed creature begin to grow in size and swell as more heat and energy from the sky pour into the Valkyrie that was once Templar. And you see them grow and grow, and as they look down at you, they both their eyes are this bright red, and all of you are caught in the beams of their gaze as you feel yourselves begin to grow and swell.
Wait,
what?
As this energy, this rage, this anger of Mavros pours into each one of you.
I feel fucking awesome!
I'm finally growing into my roots.
Feel the power inside you.
I'm a Megazord!
All of you swell as the ground drops below you. The combatants shrink in size, and the four of you swell to be about 180 feet.
Oh my god.
Just another day at the office.
All around, there is the swirl of these now tiny Valkyries and these tiny Doric. You feel the presence of Mavros take over Templar's Valkyrie.
Gideon is weeping, thinking about all of his barefoot classmates who called him small.
Well, everyone, should we fight now?
This is how we're gonna talk for the next episode.
It seems totally viable.
Totally sustainable.
So, Templar, as the new avatar of Mavros,
Yes, no problem.
you have 30 times your existing hit points.
Holy
not
what?
even your existing, your maximum hit points.
That's
Holy fucking shit,
too
dude.
many. That's too many hit points for an
How-
immortal.
Where is the
well,
rest of the
okay.
podcast going to go after this?
How?
This
We're
is level
beating the
7.
crap out of a Titan, though. Like, we need hit points. So this is...
As a Titan.
You also get, as the God of War, you get 3 legendary actions around.
Holy shit.
So,
Oh my god!
This is not what I signed up for. Yep.
the first one is Battle Cry. You can use that to give advantage to all of your allies for their next attack.
That's fucking so awesome.
Sure.
You can do it 3 times a day.
You know what the battle cry has to be, though. Okay.
Shaway.
Swing. You also get Legendary Resistance, which means that 3 times per long rest, when you fail a saving throw, you can choose to instead succeed.
Nice.
Damn, Mavros.
Any time?
many
Anytime,
times?
3 times
Anytime.
a day. You get your regular 2 attacks per round. You can also choose to have an extra attack.
You could just choose if you want.
How many times
Yep.
can I do an extra attack?
Unlimited number of times.
So I can just do 3 attacks
Yeah,
just for
You
fun?
just get 3 attacks.
Yep, these are all legendary actions, so you can choose 3 of them per round. So Battle Cry, Choose to Succeed, and an extra attack would be the 3 you would use that round if you chose it. You also get Rage. You get Action Surge.
Nice.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's 3 times, otherwise you won't be able to use it. Rage you can use unlimited. Second Wind, and Reckless Attack.
Yeah. Yep. Sure.
So you are the personification of Mavros in
Great.
her Valkyrie form, in this case.
Sexy.
Each of you are each taken over by one of the Saints of Mavros.
Yes, give me gifts, DM.
I will let you choose between one of these 5. Just roll me a 20-sider. Whoever rolls highest can choose first.
I got a 13.
I rolled a natural 1.
I got a 17.
Gideon, you are now elevated to 7th level.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
That's what you get.
You are at maximum hit points, maximum spells, and you can choose between one of these 5 saints. Saint Athenia, who is a battle master. So, you will receive 5 battle master maneuvers, and you can use those as an additional action in your round. All of these skills will be additional actions you guys can choose. Then there is Saint Brigantia, who has a +5 magical spear. So there is no additional attacks, but you have a +5 spear to use. There is Saint Callan, who has the ability to cast Heroism 3 times, again as a bonus action. Saint Horus, who can cast Rage 3 times.
Can cast rage? Like on other people?
On other people or himself.
Whoa.
Fuck, I want rage so bad. Okay, it's fine.
And Saint Lorak, who can cast Mirror Image twice.
Oh. I'm gonna reach my little panda palm and say, I choose you, Lorik!
Yeah.
And fuck it. You see, wait, how do I get with mirror? I get 2 mirror image, right? In the first casting?
Yes, you get 2 of them, and you can cast it twice.
So I go, and there's 3 giant Gideons.
Oh my god.
Panda party, bitch!
They all make an adorable squeaky noise.
But it's like so.
It causes another earthquake.
All right, Maeve.
How does you can't cast spells when you're raged, right?
Correct. Yeah.
In this
Yeah,
case,
so
you
that's-
can.
Brutal.
Pardon?
Because you are a saint. So you can rage cast.
I see Gideon do that sick thing where like lightning comes into his hand, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna stick my hand up, and I'm gonna say, "Horus, baby!" And I'm gonna just allow
a god
all of
comes down
the
and kisses you.
Yeah.
yeah. My eyes go from like the sparkly blue to like sparkly red. It's very scary, but very beautiful.
All right, Xisk.
I look at my companions and see everyone like summoning their saints, and I'm like, whoa, it really is about who you know, isn't it? Athenia! And I point to the sky.
All right.
Can you imagine if we had picked a different companion?
Fucking so sick, you guys.
That's right. We almost didn't find Templar. Do you remember
We
that?
almost didn't find Templar.
You know, honestly, I don't remember that this was... It took me a while to recall that this was what I was capable of, but here we are. Glad to see it.
So we are going to hold it right there. We will start next episode as the battle ranges. I am going to add in one more element.
Oh my god.
We're going to use some unearthed arcana to have the Valkyries fight the Doric and the tentacled Van Sklach.
Yo, okay.
What the heck?
Maeve, Gideon, Xisk. On each of your actions, the 3 of you will command 3 units of Valkyries in this battle.
Oh my god!
We get a fucking battalion of Valkyrie too. This is too much.
We're gonna have to be humbled.
Yeah, there's something really, really bad coming.
Yeah, we go back down and we're just like these tiny little people again. We're like, fuck.
Anyway, uncanny dodge. Oh, don't hit me.
There is going to be a titanic battle between yourself and
And Kyle.
Kyle.
Between yourself and Uthul van Sklagish.
I will not be
Oh.
saying that.
Colloquially called Kyle.
Yes.
I thought for sure that was going to be a Kishigal.
And you guys can choose to fight Uthul, or you can choose to destroy masses of Dorics and Van Slag.
Thank you very much to Kobold Press for all of the Midgard material. To the Boy King of Idaho, aka Maps and Melodies, for all their sweet jams they are throwing down in this episode. To Morgan Ermter for all the graphic design work done for the Diaz cast. Who has stuff to plug or handles to promote? Maddie.
Follow me on
Okay.
social media. Just follow me in life. Actually, don't do that. Please don't do that. I
Okay, guys,
scare
please
me
don't
very
do that.
easily.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's
You can
creepy.
follow me on Instagram at Madeline Hunter Smith and on Twitter at Madeline H. Smith.
Emma.
Yes, I'm on Instagram at CinderEmmaB. Shout out, as always, to Michael Rollins and Caleb Wilden, who wrote the sentient weapon subclass and this elemental servitor thing, which has turned into, I don't know, an avatar of Mavros. I don't think that was the intention, but we'll run with it.
We'll do
Yeah,
it.
take it.
That's
No
right.
question. It
This is actually all Caleb's doing. Okay, Diego.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Diego Stredel. I also want to plug wearing some freaking sunscreen, okay? It's good for you. It's important. Even if you're brown like me and you think you don't need it, you do. So put that shit on.
My birthday is coming up a few days from this date of recording, and my aunt got me 2 bottles of face sunscreen for my
Excellent.
birthday. Here we go,
Love it.
Kevin.
Oh, that was what I was going to get you.
Well, too bad. Kate
You
beat you
can
to
never
it.
have too much.
Griffin's just going to have like 20 liters of sunscreen.
It's 60 SPF.
I want to give a shout out to Wolfgang Bauer, for this amazing world. I want to thank him for letting me destroy a big chunk of it next week. You can find us at diazcast.com. Find us at The Diazcast on Facebook and Twitter. Please leave us a like or a review. If you do leave us a review on the Apple Podcast, we will make sure to include you in some future episode. Griffin.
We will also include you in a future episode if you leave us a review on any of the podcast platforms. If you have
All
any
right.
thoughts or questions or concerns, you can shoot me an email at griffin@diazcast.com. If you have any ideas of where this plot goes after this point, I'm sure we'd appreciate to hear that as well. I don't know how we go past Titan fights.
And y'all, like for real, if there's any time to do fan art, it is right now. Like, I'm just saying.
Now.
I'm still waiting with bated breath. Now's the time.
You can use the hashtag #TheDiazCast on Twitter or Instagram, and we'll find you and we'll share it. And we will see you all next week.
Bye.
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 We'll see